E90-1 American Caramel. This is considered Joe Jackson's rookie card. When we do from the pre-war era, the term rookie is kind of used lightly. Some are better fits than others. This one is a pretty good fit to when Joe Jackson actually did start playing. Certainly his first major mass produced card, that is. PSA 3, this carries an MK qualifier. We'll dive into the marks. This card actually carries some sort of unique hobby value to the markings in our opinion. It's really a nice looking 3, so there's a technical argument here that is also very impressive. There's a stamp to the back, which we'll want to get into more, but it's clear why the MK was applied. On the technical side, getting into the grade, there's a very subtle crease going across the top of the card. I say subtle because it doesn't really break the paper, it doesn't really draw your eye, but it is there, and that's one of the major contributors to why it's a 3 and not higher. I think from a foot away, the card almost has like a VGX or X appearance. It's a really clean, nicely centered, pretty attractive looking 3. We have what I believe is a light pen, not pencil mark here at the top edge, and just even corner wear around the periphery. The corners are pretty square. I would say all told, this is actually one of the best conditioned Joe Jackson rookie cards we've ever handled. This card just does not show up in grades that are higher than port affair very often. So on the back, we want to take a note to just reference how, yes, there's a stamp, but let's take a look at the actual date, July 10th, 1910. I just find this very attractive considering that the card itself was produced in 1909. I'm left with the impression that the owner, and they would timestamp these sort of as a marking for when it entered their collection, so to say, that this could have been stamped by the original owner of the card. Maybe it was even pulled from the caramel product packaging, by the owner who actually ended up stamping it. It's just a fun fact of history of how far back this goes, and the time stamping so close to the actual production year of 1909. We just think that adds some character. From a wear perspective, the back's very similar to the front, just a few little edge faults and corner flips, but nothing bad. And again, the creasing, there's this one crease again going across the top of the card, but it's subtle. It's not a big deal. Just a really pretty card. We haven't had higher than a 2 in a long time, and I would say from a condition perspective, this is probably the prettiest looking Joe Jackson rookie we've had a chance of brokering in a very, very long time, if not ever. So all told, it's just a really neat card, really hard to replace, and a true blue chip from the pre-war era.